least that's honest. I can live with that. What I can't live with is this bullshit where we're going to sit here and say, well, you know, we're trying to bring freedom and democracy. No, just say what it is. We're trying to basically, we're going to rape and pillage the world, but we're going to build them up, and we're going to give them Western values, or at least something like it, to make them consumers in this global thing. And in return for that,
so you're literally teaching these kids how not to be able to focus on something, and how not to stick with something.
No, definitely. Like, and see, that's the thing is, like, I basically didn't really use computers other than like very, very old, like black and green screen computers until I was like 12 or 13. So like, I really didn't have this like super immersive, like, even when, okay, I played video games from like the age of like 7, 8, 9, you know, but it was like, again, we're on like an old tube television with like a coaxial cables and like, you know what I mean? Like 16-bit, whatever, Sega Genesis shit, right? So like
3D animation like nowadays.
Yeah, and it's not like you don't have that flicker rate and all this weird shit, you know what I mean? And so like, again, like I'm making excuses for it, yes, but I'm saying it's like, it's still like, we can't just sit here and say, well, it's exactly the same. No, it is definitely very different, right? It's a very different thing. And also like in 7, 8, 9, and you're doing motor skills, it's very different than like a 3-year-old with a fucking little iPad in their hand, like getting addicted to the thing. And here's the thing is like, and what I've realized as I get older, it's like the whole, like, I hate the whole porn argument, you know, like porn is devastating to men. Okay, I'm not saying it's not devastating, but what I'm saying is like, it's not devastating for the reason that people think it is. What the real problem is it is to your mind, it's almost indistinguishable from the real thing. Now, to you, from you consciously, it's not, but subconsciously, it is kind of thing. And here's the other side that I don't see people talking about. And this is why I hate the whole Andrew Wilson thing. And like, I hope he hears this. Like, my problem with it is that they don't talk enough about the problem of women getting constant attention. Like, that's like the most insane crack addiction to women, is like getting a constant stream of attention from people, right? Like, that's the worst heroin addiction ever for women, in my opinion. And like, people don't talk about that aspect of what's going on. And I think that the reason they don't talk about that is because you know, again, like Alex, I'm stealing this from Alex Jones. He said the British model of slavery or control is you control the women first, and then by doing that, men want access to women, so they'll follow the women. And that's what I see. That's what I see going on. And again, I'm not even saying that women are incapable. Like, I've known a lot of very, very smart women. It's not about that. It's just about the fact that it's like men and women are different. And my point is like, productivity is not a priority in this economy. And so, and here's the other side of it. All this technology should be giving us massive amounts of leisure time, which in a weird way it is, but you're only allowed to do certain types of leisure that's socially acceptable. So we're not out like doing like Greek sport wrestling and shit like as men, and then going and having like a girlfriend or like even like a side bitch or something. Like, at least that's like human, right? At least that's like human. But instead, you know, you go work your bullshit retail job, and then you come home and you barely have enough money to like make your wife happy, and then you don't have time to go like actually work out and then spend time with guys because you don't have money to like go do other shit. And then your wife's stressed out because she's going to work, and you know what I mean? It's like it's not human focused, and that's what I see. It's like, it's a really bizarre you know, social situation.
It's no thriving, just barely surviving. And that attention thing you're talking about, bro, that's the big thing. That's crack. That's crack for men, but also like in this modern age, but for women for sure, bro.
Yeah.
That does attention. So much so you see these husky brusky women, and like they're getting like thousands of followers on Instagram, and you see their comments and shit. And then even in the I'm doing a meta conversation, like this is my view, not Neurojack's, but
no, it's fine.
Like this is in the Panelverse, and I'm glad Machine brought it up on a couple, like last week on one of the episodes. He's like, I came to the stream late. He's all recapping. He's all, man, there's a lot of Asians out here trying to, you know, bring chaos. He's all, he even brought up, he's all, yeah, and there was a lot of simping going on. And it reminds me of some of these streams I see in the Palaverse where it's just one woman and she's just loving this attention.
Oh, I
She's
hate it,
like
dude. I hate it
soaking
so
it up,
much.
bro.
No, and
It's
like, and I've gotten a lot of hate because, like, I mean, I hate to say it, but like, I'll usually leave the room when a woman or especially two women come on a panel, and again, it's not because I hate on it. Like, it's too tempting for men to play into it, and even if they don't want to have sex with them, which usually they do, but even if they don't, it's like,
being honest.
like they don't want to be seen as
eliminated all options.